So you're tired of renting and thinking about putting your money into your own equity by purchasing a home. If you've watched my other videos and the one on underwriting process, you'll know what underwriters are looking for when evaluating your loan application. It's also important to go over these steps into getting a mortgage approval. So let's go through the 5 steps and what they are. Number 1, talk to a mortgage lender. Number 2, fill out a loan application and collect documents for pre-approval. 3, go through the underwriting process. 4, receive conditional approval. And finally, 5, get the final determination. So let's take a moment to look at these in more detail so that you have a better understanding of where the underwriting falls in the process. The first step in getting a mortgage is to talk to a lender in order to answer all the questions you may have and to find if you could be approved for a home loan. This is typically called a pre-qualification, so it's much like a pre-approval, but without the application or income verification. So number 2, fill out a loan application, collect documents, and get pre-approved. A mortgage pre-approval results in a letter from a lender that is submitted alongside an offer in order to prove to the seller that you are financially capable of buying a home based on an initial overview of your finances. This is a crucial part of the mortgage as it sets the stage for the rest of the process. Once you've submitted an offer and it's been accepted, you submit in remaining documentation in order to get all of the information to the underwriter. This is where the processor, the documentation expert in the transaction, takes over a large part of your file. Number 3, go through the underwriting process. Since you've already done the work and sent in the documents during the pre-approval step, this is more or less filling out the rest of the blanks for the underwriter. After your file is fully prepped and set up by the processor, it will be sent to the underwriter for review. This is where the underwriter takes the time to verify all of your documentation and the information that you put down in your loan application to make sure it all matches with investor guidelines, the ones your loan was set up with. Number 4, receive conditional approval. You'll then likely receive what's known as a conditional loan approval before you can receive your final determination. Conditional approval means that you'll likely be approved for the loan. However, the underwriter might need some additional documentation or updated information before the loan is fully processed. As long as you can provide that additional information and it is deemed satisfactory by the underwriter, you should be able to move forward with closing on the loan. And the final step, 5, get the final determination. Once the underwriter has all the information they need, they'll be able to issue a final determination. Now the fun part is where you get to hear the words that everyone wants to hear. You are clear to close. During this step in the loan, you could also be denied or suspended. So being denied is very uncommon at this point, but simply it just means you don't qualify for the loan. When the loan application is suspended, it means that there's an issue preventing the underwriter from making a final determination on the loan application. Now this can often happen in the case of a low appraisal, and then once that's worked through, the appraisal is accepted by both parties, the approval would then happen. If you have any more questions on the pre-approval or pre-qualification or anything about getting a mortgage, please reach out with any questions you may have and I'd love to answer them for you.